Hi, pile one. This is your reading if you chose the Goddess Rose Quartz Worry Stone. I don't like that word, worry, but this is going to be your reading. And so what we're going to be doing today is really diving into your energy and taking a look at your glow up. Okay, so for those of you that don't know what a glow up is, it's just a period in time where you've done some healing and you're really uncovering the layers that have been blocking out the real you, your true authentic self. Okay, and so we're going to be looking at your glow up before, during, and after. All right, so it's going to be a really, really fun reading. I'm super excited to see how your glow up is going to unfold and where it's going to take you. Okay, I love this reading. All right, so let's look at some information here for your glow up. Pile one, we've got reconciliation. Then we also have stand your ground. Okay, so reconciliation, I'm getting a couple of different messages. So this can literally mean you will be reconciling with family members, maybe old friends, especially if you've possibly been in hermit mode for a while. I really see old connections either being reestablished and or strengthened. There may even be a return of an old love or an old flame if that's something some of you may be possibly looking into. And at the filming of this video, we are getting very close to Mercury retrograde. So, God, I couldn't even say that right. Mercury retrograde, okay, which often talks about, exes returning, old loves, reconciliations, and stuff like that. And then also with stand your ground, that's just letting you know you're going to be in a place with, these reconciliations where your boundaries are firmly in place. So, maybe if you were a bit of a pushover when you were younger or with these people before, maybe you were a people pleaser, maybe it was more of a codependent connection, you are definitely coming out of that energy, okay? You're going to be able to stand your ground, stand up for yourself, and really garner the respect of the people around you, because people truly do respect others that respect themselves. And so yes, we're going to have reconciliations of relationships maybe all across the board, and you are going to be standing up for yourself. You're really going to be respecting yourself, loving yourself, not letting anybody get anything past you. And your relationships are going to be healthy because of it. And so also reconciliation to me, for a lot of you, is coming back home to yourself, okay? For those of you who don't have anyone to reconcile with, that's just simply talking about, you're reconciling with your true authentic self. You're getting to know yourself better. You're reconciling with the person that you know yourself to be. I'm getting for a lot of you that you went through a period where you didn't really recognize yourself because of some of the painful things that you may have gone through in the past, and you're healing through all of that. You're really coming back to yourself. You are rediscovering your true authentic, your AKA old self again, okay? Whoever that is to you. And so for those of you who maybe, like I said, don't have anyone to reconcile with, then that's just simply saying it's the strengthening of existing bonds, okay? I'm really picking up that some of you have been in some kind of a hermit mode for a minute, and you're going to be coming out of that, okay? And just really having the desire to reconnect with your tribe, your people, your family, those people in your life who are major pillars in some sense in your life. Not to say, maybe even reconnecting with some family members who, I don't want to say toxic, but there may be some family members of yours who are, or friends, family members or friends, who have their own healing to do, who may be more ego-based because they haven't woken up yet, and you're still going to be able to have an existing relationship with them with your boundaries firmly intact. I'm picking up that most of you are largely heart-based. Many of us are waking up so that we are approaching life and people and relationships and work in a more heart-based manner. There's still people that are still stuck in the 3D reality. And here we've got fearlessness, solar plexus, energy here. Turn your warrior into a warrior. Nice. And that's really coming through with that goddess energy too, you guys. I really like that. And look at that. Well, I guess that's the moon there, but I'm really loving that. So yeah, if you've had issues in relationships, and this may be for some of you, because I'm picking this is up more for people with romantic relationships, especially if this reconciliation is talking about an old flame being rekindled or something like that. Transformation has happened or is going to happen in this connection in regards to an old flame for those of you who are open to rekindling an old flame, where because you've done a complete 180 in your healing, that relationship itself is going to be able to do a complete 180. And with you standing your ground and respecting yourself, you're really setting the stage and you're setting the foundation for that relationship, and you're going to be able to approach it in a whole new manner. For those of you who are just kind of iffy with people in general, kind of gun shy with, just friendships, relationships in general, whether they're with coworkers, romantic interests, family, or friends, you're really going to be in a spot with yourself and your self-confidence, your capabilities, your sense of self-empowerment, where you no longer fear the opinions of others. You're taking on a whole new assumption. Like, whereas before you may have believed and or assumed that others thought you were weak or powerless or not capable or unworthy, I see you doing a complete 180 as far as your self-image is concerned, and you're seeing yourself as, so capable, so able, so empowered, so influential, that you are showing up with self-empowering assumptions. You walk into a room assuming that your presence there is going to bless people and they're going to know it. That kind of energy, okay? Exciting energy. Okay, let's get some more information for pile one's glow up. Let's get 3 cards from this deck. Pile one's glow up. Here we have Gemini. Let's see. We also have Earth, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we also have the waxing crescent moon. All right, so your communication, you guys, is going to be on point. Not only is your communication going to be on point, so, oh, I love this. Reconciliation, truly with your higher selves, reconciliation with the universe. So being able to pick up and receive messages from your higher self, from your guides, from the universe, as to what your next steps need to be. Which is going to improve your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others. Okay. I love that we also have Earth coming out, because that's, that element is very grounded, it's very stable, it's very secure, it's very comfortable. So, and that's exactly the energy that you're going to be picking up and acquiring within yourself. There is no more questioning your worth. There is no more questioning your capabilities at all. You're fully aware of what your strengths are. And that's where most of your focus and your energy goes. You know, whereas before you may have been building a case against your worth and your capabilities, because we all have strengths and weaknesses, but a lot of the times, most of us, we hyper focus on the weaknesses. And that's what we base our worth out of. So, you know, when we hyper focus on our weaknesses, we build a case against our self-worth. You're coming into a point where, and you may already be there, where you are building a solid case for your self-worth by focusing on your strengths, what you're good at. Yes, you acknowledge your weaknesses, you even honor your weaknesses, and, but you don't base your self-worth off of that. Okay, you're approaching it from a very level-headed, healthy standpoint of, you realize it's not a perfectionistic thing. You're not trying to be perfect, because you know that is it's a fruitless goal. It's not one that can ever be achieved. And so, you're really just learning to fall in love with all of yourself, right? And so you are really going to be, I see you going hard for your goals. Going hard for yourself. It says building yourself up. Yep, going within. So the waxing crescent, this is very much in alignment with the high priestess. You are really you may even be awakening some psychic abilities. Claircognizance is coming through. You're just going to know stuff. And during this time, you guys really start to look into, like, the law of attraction and manifestation. Because the energy is so ripe for you. Like, imagine, a garden. The ground is really fertile for you to set your intentions, okay? Setting intentions is like, the seeds that you bury in the ground, and the ground is very fertile for you at this time. So the waxing crescent moon, it's talking about self-assurance, self-confidence, planning, compassion, and it's good for strategizing, going within, setting intentions and stuff like that, okay? Good stuff. My daughter's in the background, you guys. I'm like, let me try and see if I can do a pick a card while my daughter's here. And she's going ape in the background. All right, pile one. Talk to me about pile one's glow up. Let's get one more card, please. Pile one's glow up. All right, so we've got yin and yang, definitely in the veil lifting, more high priestess energy. So perfect balance of your inner masculine and inner feminine energies. You guys are going to be powerhouses of manifestation. That's where you're going. Let's get one more card for pile one, please. And a large energetic impact. You guys, I'm picking up heavy magician vibes, like whatever you will to be is going to be. So make sure you're being very careful about what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and how your thoughts and your feelings come into alignment, because that is what you're manifesting, okay? And start to really manifest on purpose, okay? Yes, I'm really seeing a lot of, if not already, some of your spiritual gifts and your psychic abilities are going to start coming online during your glow up. And with this large energetic impact here, that makes me feel that some of you may even go into business for yourself where Your gifts are going to be helping and impacting large masses of people, whether it's through social media or face-to-face or in your community or something like that. But you don't necessarily have to work like that. Some of you, your presence is just going to be so strong that your existence here in and of itself is just helping to raise the global consciousness. Y'all are some powerful people. Seriously. All right, tell me about pile one's glow up, please. Tell me about pile one's glow up. Pile one's glow up. Okay, pile one's glow up. So we got the Five of Pentacles, we got the Devil. Actually, this needs to come out here. There's the High Priestess, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys have been through some stuff, I'll tell you that. Because you are very powerful people. Spiritually, energetically, look at that. Yep, reconciliation. Soulmates coming back together. Who of you wants a rekindling of a romantic relationship? For those of you that are open to it, it's coming. Here we've got the Knight of Swords. More Gemini energy, Mercury energy. Knight of Swords is also air, so that's too many. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's get one more card. But with the High Priestess, so this is really highlighting you like reuniting with yourself. The reunion or the uniting of your mind and your heart. The uniting between your inner feminine and inner masculine. This is what's going to make you a manifesting powerhouse. Oh, look at that. Empress energy. Holy crap, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So really, okay. Here's the thing. So yes, you've been through some stuff. You've been through some really rough times. You've been left out in the cold, some way, shape, some way, shape, how, or whatever. I don't even know how to say it. It's just I'm getting super excited for you guys because like I'm saying, it's a complete 180 from, you know, what led you up to this point to where you're going. You got the Five of Pentacles, and then you got the Devil, and this is very, very heavy energy, feeling left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, feeling uncared for, like you're not worthy, like you were just a piece of trash that was easily discarded or discardable. And then you got the Devil, which is all about self-sabotage, addiction, abuse, all just shadows, feeling trapped and bound, you know. But that Devil energy is very, it's indicative of a cycle, something that's been a long-term problem, and you are coming out of that. Finally, you're coming out of that. You're reconciling with yourself. You're reconciling with your higher self, with your true self, your authentic self. You're discovering or rediscovering who and what you truly are. And you know, you're learning that you're not your feelings. You're learning that you're not your thoughts. You're learning that you're not your past. You're learning that you're not your ego, that you're not your body, that you're beyond that. And you're rediscovering your true power. And it's coming fast, you guys. I feel like there's a shift, like something that's just going to click, and all of a sudden it's like whoosh, boom. Like all the dominoes fall down in a good way. Like you're going to find the root of whatever has been like the point in the glass ceiling where if you tap it, it just, the whole thing shatters. That's coming. And you're going to be, what's going to end up with you is you're going to be in this Empress energy where you're going to be living in an emotional state of just joy and happiness. Empress is also very fertile. Remember I was telling you about, you know, the ground for, you know, your manifestations is very fertile. So whatever you plant is going to harvest tenfold. So be very careful about what you're planting, about the intentions that you are setting. This is also talking about actual fertility for those of you who want to start a family, or for those of you who may even possibly have had fertility problems. Because when your energy, your inner masculine and inner feminine come into balance, there is nothing that you cannot achieve. There's nothing that is impossible for you to have, be, or do. And you're going to come to that realization if you haven't already gotten there. I hear some of you have intellectually accepted it, intellectually know it, but it hasn't become internalized yet. You haven't yet had that aha moment where it's been recorded into yourself at a soul level, where you've had a revelation of it, where you're living in that energy 24/7. But that time is coming. Okay, let's get some more cards. Pile ones glow up, please. Okay, we got mice. We also have coffin. So with those two together, it gives me more of like the devil energy. For those of you that are still going through like the dark night of the soul, you're still going through this really rough period where you still feel stuck in the darkness. You haven't broken out of that yet. Let's get one more card to finish the message. There's more of that earth energy coming through with the anger. It's because you're going through that dark time because there's a huge karmic cycle that is ending. And this karmic cycle may be more than just your own personal karma. It could be a karmic cycle from years of past lives. It could be a karmic cycle of generational baggage that, you know, possibly you've come here to clean out your ancestral line. And by taking on that energetic baggage that didn't start with you, the karma that you are, the good karma that you are reaping from that, it's like I hear jackpot. Ding, 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 jackpot. Jackpot. Your energy, okay, so if you are still going through the midst of your healing, this is for those of you who haven't broke through or broken out of that yet, like you're still steeped in like a dark night of the soul, you're being guided to getting into like grounding practices. Grounding practices ground yourself in your body. It gets you out of your mind where pain and suffering starts, and it grounds you into your body. And so, you know, you can do grounding meditations. You can go earthing, where, you know, weather permitting, of course. You know, you walk, you know, barefoot on the earth, not the concrete, but, you know, grass, dirt, you know, stuff like that. Other grounding things, you know, swimming in a body of water with Epsom salt and other herbs and oils, certain types of exercises, you know, anything that you can do that is really going to fully immerse yourself in the senses of your body, okay? So you're really being called to ground yourself at this time, especially if you're right in the middle of your dark night of the soul, or any time really that you just feel like you're getting lost in your head. Here we got transformation. And then we also have blocked. So what I'm getting from blocked is like all the negativity is being blocked. Like you're getting really good at blocking out things that are taking you out of your peace. And you're blocking out things that are hindering your transformation. And this also may be talking about a lot of you where there has been divine intervention come in to block people, certain people from messing with your transformation, delaying it or impeding it. Okay, let's get a few more cards for you guys. Let's get some advice for pile 1 regarding their glow up. Advice for pile 1 with their glow up. Let's get 3 cards from here, please. We've got Spirit World. Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to the signs. So that's more High Priestess energy, really just coming back home to yourself. Let's get 2 more cards for pile 1, please, with about their glow up. Yeah, your glow up, this glow up is all about reconnecting with yourself, which is going to reconnect you to everything outside of yourself. We got Bell. Some good news will give you many reasons to be happy. Yay. One more card for pile 1. We got the Ouija. You are not alone. Your spirit guides are guiding the way. And that's more anchoring energy that I'm feeling for you guys. It's like, especially if you're going through the dark night of the soul, you know, you're still in that 5 of Pentacles, you know, devil energy. You can feel very alone. But you're truly not alone, and just kind of look at it as a lot of the times this is like a cocoon moment where you're learning how to comfort yourself and how to be your own best friend, because when you are able to come home to yourself and you're truly able to understand that there's nothing that anyone else can give you that you can't give yourself and that you should be giving yourself, then all the codependent ties, all the toxic attachments, all of those things start to disintegrate. And all feelings of loneliness subside because you really start to connect with the truth that you're not actually separate. You're not separate from anybody. Okay, and again, I really feel like your actual relationships, you know, friendships, things like that are really going to be strengthening as a result of this. But even beyond that, even when you are alone, when you're just spending, say, like a weeknight in or a weekend in and you're by yourself, you don't feel lonely. You never feel lonely, okay? All right, pile 1, those were your messages. I really hope that you enjoyed them. If you did, please give me a like, comment, share, subscribe, but only if you feel led to do so. And I'll be reading again for you guys really soon. I love you guys. Take care. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the gratitude lepidolite stone, this is your reading, and we're going to be checking out your glow up. Okay, we're going to be doing a deep dive into your energy to figure out what is going on in your energy that is, and how this glow up is going to be impacting your life. And so we're just talking about this specific glow up. People can have multiple glow ups in their lifetime, but we're just going to be talking about this specific one. And with lepidolite, you guys, lepidolite is very calming. It's very relaxing. And with gratitude, it's really just all about taking away the anxiety and the worry from, you know, what may or may not happen in the future. Okay, so I'm really getting a sense where you're coming into a period of peace, just peace and acceptance with things. Okay, but let's get some information here. So here we have, check it out, we have love. All right, so your glow up is going to be all about love. I'm hearing for a lot of you it's about falling in love with yourselves. And here we have acceleration, which is definitely going to impact. So this glow up is mostly about your relationship with yourself. Okay, it's falling in love with yourself. It's turning your focus inward instead of outward, and it's learning how to meet your own needs. It's learning how to meet your own standards and expectations. It's becoming the person that you wish everybody else, like say if you're wanting to attract a specific type of romantic interest, it's becoming the kind of person that has the ability to attract that kind of person. Okay, it's like you're going to become, like say if you're wanting to manifest somebody who is you know, loving and compassionate and successful and all these other, you know, wonderful qualities. It's like you're becoming, basically it's the best version of yourself, right? And you're going to be able to manifest all kinds of relationships that are going to mirror that back to you, okay? And with acceleration here, it's like this is going to be happening fairly quickly. I'm really picking up for most of you that you're actually, you've been on this journey for a while and you're almost done. Like your glow up, like you're going to start seeing the fruits of your labor or the fruits of your healing, those results very, very, very quickly. But let's pull some more cards to get some more info, to dig deeper in this energy. All right, let's get 3 cards from this deck for pile 2. Pile 2. Ooh, 5th house. I love it. Look at that, Pluto, the planet of transformation and rebirth. And then here we got North Node, all about karma, destiny, life purpose, spiritual growth. Yes. So definitely a focus on self-love with the bonus of being able to attract the, you know, a romantic interest, a specific person, an SP, okay? And so 5th house is all about creativity. It's all about romance. It's how you, it's all about what you do for pleasure, how you embody, you know, joy. It's really reconnecting to, it's also all about your inner child. So it's reconnecting to and healing your inner child, which is going to bring out an immense transformation. For some of you, this may have been going on for, you know, 12 to 20 years. You may have been going through this for a while, and you're almost done. You're almost done. With the North Node, it's got the world energy and tarot. So like I said, with acceleration, this cycle, like this, it's wrapping up. So if you've been working on manifesting, you know, a future spouse or a soulmate into your life, or your twin flame, or any kind of a specific person, like that person is very close to showing up, to manifesting. And I'm hearing for those of you who are with someone right now and you know, you have an inkling that that's your person. I'm hearing that they are. Yeah, but we got rebirth. We got life purpose, destiny. Like, you're right where you're supposed to be. You're on path. You're on point. All right? You're definitely on point. Let's pull some more cards for you guys. Pile 2. Tell me about pile 2s. Okay, we got large energetic impact, which also came out for pile 1. There's some synchronicities here, so if you felt guided to look at pile 1, there's probably because there are some messages in there. You know, there's some similarities already between their reading and this one. We have Earth Angel. You guys are some powerful mofos for real. But I'm also picking up that you have this sweet, calming, especially with you guys picking up the lepidolite, like your energy is very calming. I'm even hearing very grounding, very soothing. Oh, here we got rebirth again with that Pluto energy. I hear glowing, like you're glowing, or you're going to be glowing. And with the large energetic impact, like I told pile 1, theirs was more in alignment with using their spiritual gifts and stuff like that for, you know, business and reaching the masses. But with some of you, you might have a hobby. Maybe you like to sing or dance, or maybe you like to paint or, you know, make pottery or something like that. But there's something that you're going to be able to create. Maybe it's digital art in some way, shape, or form, that you're going to be able to reach the masses with it in some way, shape, or form. For some of you have Etsy stores or want to make an Etsy store, or you've been thinking about it. Like, whatever you would be selling, it's like not necessarily telling you to open an Etsy store, but whatever you would make that you would sell on Etsy, it's going to be doing really well. Okay, let's pull some tarot. I'm going to get 3 cards for pile. Tell me about pile 2s. You hear my daughter in the background. I don't normally try to do pick-a cards when I have my kids, but trying it out. We'll see how it works. Pile 2's glow up, please. Tell me about pile 2's glow up. Pile 2's glow up. Okay, we got the Knight of Swords reversed, and then we also have the 4 of Wands reversed. Four of Pentacles with the 2 of Pentacles, and then let's get 2 more cards for pile 2. There's the Tower. Yep, so rebirth energy again. Oh, whoa. A lot of energy. A lot of energy just popping. A lot of energy popping, pile 2. Let's get one more card for pile 2, please. Oh my gosh, this deck is just All right, here we go. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have been very patient during this time. I'm hearing, though, it's like you realize you didn't have a choice. Like, you may have been in the very beginning of this process, of this healing, been somebody who was kind of like very in your mind a lot of the time, constantly worrying or anxious, but you've really come to a spot where you've accepted that there are things that you can't control, and you've really come to a place where you're learning how to trust the universe. You're learning how to trust how the law of attraction works. A lot of things have fallen away from you. A lot of things have been cut out of your life. I know that some of those things have probably not been, especially with the Four of Wands reversed here, you know, the dissolving of important relationships and friendships in your life. Maybe there was just really one important relationship. For those of you that never have been in a romantic relationship, it could have been the dissolution of the marriage of your parents or somebody else really close to you. And it really kind of did a number on your belief system as far as where love is concerned. And it may have even, you know, especially if this is a romantic interest, it really had an effect on your self-worth and your ability to love yourself. I'm hearing that if you're still holding on to something, that's like the last thing that you need to let go of. This is what's causing you to have to constantly juggle the feeling like there's something that you're constantly having to go back and forth with. And it's like, if you let go, the juggling will stop. You won't have to go back and forth anymore, and the acceleration can finally happen. I feel like some of you may be resisting, like there's one last tower moment that you guys are resisting. It may already be in the process, and it's just like, have patience. Everything's going to work out for the best. Remember, with this acceleration coming through, after the tower moment comes the rebuilding. And if it crumbled, you guys, if something important to you crumbled, whether it was a relationship, a business, a marriage, whatever, if something crumbled, then it was never built on solid foundation to begin with. Okay, so it had to come down. Everything that was built on faulty grounds had to come down so that it could be rebuilt again. Okay. But have patience, because that time is almost, you know, it's almost done. Just have patience, okay? You don't have to wait much longer. All right, let's get, oh, I forgot to get you guys one of the cards from here. Pile 2's glow up. Tell me about pile 2's glow up. We got 2 cards coming out. Okay, the root chakra with grounding. Yeah, so we got strength coming through. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. So that goes back to the love, loving yourself. And then we have there's love coming through again. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. Really connecting with yourself, like you're coming back to yourself. You're learning how to love yourself. Mostly it is about loving self, loving you, everything about you. Not just your strengths, but also your weaknesses, okay? Here we've got roads, which are about choices and decisions. We also have clouds with doubt and confusion. And then here we've got, yeah, so I feel like a lot of you, you're going to be, you are manifesting somebody in right now. You're manifesting somebody in. But I feel like this tower moment is you needing to let go of a past connection. whether it is your own marriage, your own relationship, or what you may have witnessed in the past. Because whatever belief that you're holding on to, or assumptions about marriage and long-term relationships that you're holding on to, it's really clouding your ability and blocking your ability to manifest a truly loving partner into your life, your future spouse, basically. Yeah, and here we got choices and decisions. I feel like a lot of you guys are holding on. You're at a crossroads and you're not wanting to move forward because the familiar, you want to, you know that you don't. There's only two options and you're desperately hoping that a third option will appear, but it's like you can either keep going down the road that you've been going down, which isn't leading you anywhere, or you can go down the other road, which is the unknown. You don't really know where the destination is at. And you're kind of stuck because you're like, I don't like either option. But you have, you don't have to. You can stay stuck if you want to. But I know that you don't want to. I can sense that. All right, let's get some more cards. Yep, here's that surrender. You got to let go. There's something you need to let, something or someone you need to let go of so you can move forward. There's community. So reconnecting with, and then here we have rest. If you're isolating pile 2, it's like you're being guided to connect to your people. But with the rest energy coming through here, that is also letting you know that with this acceleration energy, with the tower energy, your physical body is actually going to be, especially when you're purging or you're transmuting energy or you're releasing a lot of, outdated, negative, toxic energies that have been with you for a long time, your body is going to take some time. It's going to need some time to acclimate that, because think about when your physical body, like when you go into surgery and they remove like a cancerous tumor, right? I mean, it's a good thing that that tumor is taken out, but your physical body needs time to recover from that mass being taken out of your body. It's the same way with your emotional body, your mental body, and your spiritual body. This healing is like removing energetically cancerous masses from your energetic body, which is going to have an effect on your physical body. So you need to rest. Okay, if you need to take a nap, take a nap. Because with this acceleration, you're going to be transmuting and channeling all kinds of really powerfully healing energies. Okay? Psychic surgery, energetic surgery, emotional surgery. Think about it like that. Mental surgery. Okay? It's a powerful time for you guys. All right, let's get a few more cards for pile 2. I got my daughter banging on the door back there. We got Voodoo Doll. Don't allow anyone or anything control or limit your true potential. Naya, I'll be there in a minute. Got 2 more cards coming for pile 2. 2 more cards for pile 2. We got petition paper. Ask Spirit for assistance and it shall be granted. With the Voodoo Doll talking about not allowing anyone or anything control or allowing them to limit your true potential. Let's see, Pendulum, we have go confidently in the direction of your dreams and take the risk. With the community card also coming out, it was like, if you had a difficult time with people in your life who made you question your self-worth or made you question your capability. It's like it's surrendering not only those relationships, but surrendering the belief structures and the thought patterns and the assumptions that came out of that. Okay? And your higher self is really wanting to come through and help you during this time if you are going into or going through a tower moment. Okay. All right, you guys, pile 2. Those were your messages. I got to go deal with my little daughter. I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, please do me a favor and smash the like button. Comment, share, subscribe, but only if you feel led to do so. And I'll be reading again for you guys very soon. Thanks, pile 2. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Passion Palm Stone this is Bloodstone. It took me a minute with the word passion on it. This is your reading, and we're going to be checking out, digging deep into your energy to look at your glow up before, during, and after. Okay, what is life going to look like before, during, and after your glow up? And so far, you guys, these glow ups that I've been picking up on are starting at the spiritual, or I should say the energetic level. So mentally and emotionally, you know, those kinds of glow ups, which is going to translate into, you know, physical glow ups. Okay. So let's just get right into it and find out what your glow up has in store for you, pile 3. Here we have finding, along with desire to be seen. Okay, so along with the African bloodstone with the word passion on it, I really do feel like you guys are going to be finding your motivation. You're going to be finding your passion, just a passion for life, finding that spark within. Okay, and for those of you who have never really been too comfortable with the spotlight, I feel like that's going to change. And I totally resonate with you guys as far as that goes. It's like, you know, especially if you kind of identify yourself as someone who's more introverted, where you may think that, you know, you shy away from the spotlight, you don't really like other people's attention, and this could be something completely subconscious. All right, so you're finding your inner light is what is really coming through. You're finding your spark for life again, your passion, your fire. Okay, your fire. You're reconnecting to that part of yourself again. Very, very interesting. Okay, let's get some more information for pile 3 and their glow up, please. Look at that, you guys. Complete equilibrium. All things work best in conjunction with all things. So there is no one area of life this is going to be affecting at all. Okay, it's going to be affecting your sense of community, your sense of self-empowerment, your sense of passion and creativity, your sense of self, your sense of, you know, I am who you are, your identity, just everywhere. It's going to be affecting everything in such a great way. Let's put this over here and get some more cards for pile 3. My daughter's hanging out with me in here today. She's being really good. All right, pile 3. Let's get 3 cards from pile 3 or for pile 3. Here we have the moon energy coming out. So this may be happening in Cancer season. You may be a Cancer. You might have a lot of Cancer placements in your chart. This is a lot of High Priestess energy. Really getting in touch with your emotional body. Like I said, it even talks about digging down deep to the core of who you are, really figuring out what makes you tick and why. You're really going to be delving deep into maybe some of the subconscious habits that you have that may be having some negative impacts on your life, and burning through those. And I'm also hearing that Your passion and your creativity are going to be awakened. I do feel the passion being reignited in your life, but you're also going to be, your creativity is going to be awakened as well. Let's get 2 more cards for pile 3. 2 more cards for pile 3. Finding yourself again. Here we've got the 4th house. More Cancerian energy. So this is really all about, okay, coming home to yourself. You know what? All of these piles, honestly, I kind of can see like there's like a theme that really is kind of carrying through all of these other, you know, all of the other piles. All right, we also have Aries coming through, which also is about your sense of self with the 10th house, the sign of Capricorn. So there's some earth energy coming through here. Again, a real heavy Cancerian energy. We've got some Aries energy coming through. Again, so with the 10th house, that's like public reputation. Being in the spotlight, which really comes back to desiring to be seen. So maybe you have a desire for public speaking or wanting to step into the spotlight, but something has been holding you back. I'm also seeing recognition for achievements, a reignition of your ambition if you have lost that, a boost in your career and or status. You're really just going to be feeling yourself, pile 3, really is what it's coming down to. You're going to be feeling yourself in a good way, not like in an egotistical, you know, conceited kind of way, but you're the ish, you know, and maybe, you know, did you get stuck in bed? You're silly. I'll get, well, honey, mommy's working right now. Give me a minute, okay? All right, let's get a few of these cards for pile 3. Pile 3. Pile 3. All right, give me a second, you guys. Okay, continuing on pile 3 in your glow up. Let's get some more cards. Yeah, we have self-reflection. I really do feel like you guys are really trying to figure out what makes you tick. You may have some self-conscious, well, I was going to say self-sabotaging, but yeah, so you may have some self-conscious assumptions and belief systems and thought patterns about yourself that are really affecting your relationship with yourself and your relationship with others, that may also be triggering some self-sabotaging habits, like maybe shopping too much or eating too much, maybe eating too much junk food, procrastinating, things of that nature, and really trying to basically clean house, both, you know, metaphorically and possibly even, you know, literally. Okay, with the 4th house and Cancerian energy coming through, that's all about your home environment. This could also be talking about wanting a sense of home and never really having it. But this glow up is really going to help you establish that sense of home within yourself, okay? We also have shamanic journey. So a lot of healing, deep, deep, deep healing, along with multiverse connections. This is really speaking of healing that transcends your own personal journey. So you may actually be breaking a lot of ancestral curses and ancestral traumas on both sides of your family. And this is also talking about, you know, divine guidance and divine intervention as well. Let's get some more information. Talk to me about pile 3's glow up. Pile 3's glow up. Talk to me about pile 3's glow up. With the Emperor energy coming through too, with this Aries energy, you guys, your willpower is going to be on point. Like, I don't know, you may have struggled with willpower in your past, but something's going to be happening during this time where you're going to be able to set a goal and just go headlong for it. That's how Aries energy is. There's that word passion again. Willpower over your impulses, willpower over your urgencies, a boost in your ambition. Here we go. Oh, look at that with the Magician. Pretty much anything that you're wanting to create, you're going to be able to manifest. Like here, you got the world in your hands, you just need to figure out what you want to do with it, and that's exactly like where you're going to be. You're going to have the entire world or the universe in your hands. You're going to have multiverse, multi-universe connections, connections in the higher realms to help support you and guide you. We got the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords has come out for every single reading. Then we got the Seven of Cups coming out, and then we also have the Page of Swords reversed. You are going to have a need to ground yourself, pile 3. You, especially if you find yourself getting stuck in your head quite a bit. Your glow up may also agitate a few people. But that's not gonna stop you or hinder you. I really feel this Aries Emperor energy coming through very strong for you, where you may have yielded before, you know, kind of faded into the background to just kind of not cause any problems. I really feel like you're going to be really holding your ground. And then, oh, look at that with the Ace of Cups coming through. So a new beginning in love. Yeah, your glow up is really going to get you some attention. You're going to have a lot of options coming your way in multiple areas, but cup energy is emotional energy, it's love energy, relationship energy. So you're going to have quite a few suitors, romantic interests coming through, wanting and vying for your attention. And you might be meeting a lot of these people organically. By, I mean, like, you know, while you're out and about living life, not necessarily online or on dating apps. Like, you are going to be meeting a lot of people. Just people are going to be drawn to you. Like, I can see you, you know, just out shopping or something and somebody approaching you. It's just because there's this energy that, especially with this desire to be seen, and with this finding energy, she's glowing. And then you have the Magician with all this, you know, I really do feel you're going to be glowing. So not only are you going to desire to be seen, people are going to just be drawn to you like magnets, like moths to a flame. So if love isn't on your mind, I mean, that's only going to make you that much more energetically attractive as far as like the law of attraction goes. It's always like when you're not looking for something, when it just seems to want to fall in your lap. Let's get some more messages for you. Actually, let's go from this deck to this one. Get 3 cards for pile 3. Three cards for pile 3. Ooh, look at that. We got the star coming out with hope and clarity. And I'm also hearing you're going to be shining again, glowing, shining, sparkling like a star. It's just that inner light, that inner fire. You know, whatever is happening on the inside, pile 3, is what is reflecting on the outside. And that's what people are going, you know, you literally are going to look like you're glowing, but even energetically, it's going to be very, very attractive. Stork, we've got change and pregnancy. So this could literally be an actual pregnancy, or it could just also mean that your manifesting abilities at this time are going to be very, very fertile. Okay, so like be very careful about the intentions that you're setting, not just consciously, but also subconsciously. Okay, and be very careful about your thoughts and your emotions and what is aligning, like what thoughts and emotions are aligning together, because when your thoughts and your emotions are aligned, that is what makes manifestation happen. Okay, so if you're going to be manifesting on purpose, make sure that you are thinking and feeling in alignment with what you're wanting to manifest. Okay, and here we have obstacles and delays as far as the mountain goes. Like yeah, obstacles and delays are going to happen, but they're not going to have any, it's almost, they're going to be like little speed bumps in the road. Because with the, basically it's like you're a powerhouse of manifestation. And you have this star power. I mean, this insane amount of manifesting power. It's like nothing is really going to nothing is, yeah, it doesn't matter what obstacles or delays come up. It's just like, it doesn't matter. They're gonna be like speed bumps. You know what I mean? Let's get 3 cards for pile, how many is that? No, that's too many. 3 cards for pile 3, please. 3 cards for pile 3. Here we have growth. We also have, there's more of that high priestess, intuition. You're really going to be tapped in, you guys. You're going to be psychically and intuitively tapped in. I feel like a lot of people are coming online psychically and intuitively. If you felt led to any of the other piles, pile 3, definitely check them out, because all 3 of them have a lot of similarities. And then journey is coming out. Yeah, this is all part of the journey that you're on. So this is like a path. This is destined for you. You're exactly right where you need to be. And then we got Empress on the back of the deck. Amazing. Just abundance, especially when Empress energy is paired with the Magician, and then we have the Emperor energy coming out. That's like balance. Perfect balance between your inner masculine and your inner feminine. And that could also mean, pile 3, that you're going to be manifesting in your divine counterpart, whether it's a twin flame or soulmate or whatever that you believe in. Let's get some more messages. Let's get some guidance for pile 3. I'm hearing, you guys, that you kind of feel a call to do something big, like on a grander scale. Here we have feather, expect an abundance of good things to begin to flow into your life. And that's more of that Empress energy coming through. And then we also have fire in the south. So we've got fiery energy surrounds you and will put passion back into your life. More of that, yeah, passion energy just reignited. And that's really what is going to just be so attractive to people, is the passion. They see the passion, and I'm hearing like it's going to be contagious. Like people will love being around you and having you around, because I see other people, okay, this is a vision that I'm seeing, like, you know, you're in vivid color. You're in HD vivid color, and there's people around you who are in black and white, grayscale, I guess you could say, and they're not in HD, right? And you come along, and all of a sudden they're in color and they're in clear vision, and they can feel that way. And people are going to crave your presence. Like if there's a get together, you know, you're going to be one of the first people that they think of, because it's like you're going to be the life of the party again, desire to be seen. And it's not so much that you're wanting to be like, you know, vying for attention. It's not that energy. I really feel like you've kind of been in hiding, like you've been hiding yourself for some reason, and you're coming out of that. You really kind of put yourself in a shell, like a Cancer, like Cancerian energy, okay? And something is going to click within you where you're like, I want to be seen, but not because you're looking for validation, but because you're like, you realize you have this light, you have this healing energy, you have this presence, and it blesses other people. And then, you know, by blessing other people, that blessing comes right back onto you. And then here we have the witch hat with you are always, oh, you've always had the power, you just have to believe and own it. Yes. Beautiful messages for you guys. So your glow up is basically like you coming out into the spotlight. Like you've been shying away from the spotlight. You've been kind of blending into the background, you know, hiding in your shell for whatever reason. And you're really becoming comfortable in your own skin, like learning to love who you are and wanting to share your inner light and your inner power with other people, because that's what you were meant to do. Okay? And this light is going to emanate. You're going to be glowing. It's going to be very attractive to people. And you're going to be able, like whatever gifts that you have, you know, your intuitive abilities, your spiritual abilities, maybe you're an incredible speaker. Like when you channel, you just channel otherworldly, or when you talk, you channel otherworldly information. But whatever platform that you choose, or whatever, you know, vehicle that you choose in order to get your light out into the world, to share your power with other people, you know, to funnel your passion to others, it's going to be very prolific and very lucrative if you decide to go that route. Okay, pile 3. All right, that was your message. If it resonated, please do me a favor and smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe, but only if you feel led to do so. And I will be reading for you guys again very soon. Thanks, pile 3.